I've known Richard since he was a teenager. I think he was a teenager when I met him. Uh, and he came to me, he said, I saw the play, loved the play, and he told me he was going to do this scene. He had this vision of this scene using a bunch of veteran actors that he knows. And so he asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, and I said yes right away. Played one of the detectives in the tank, I guess it's called, in the precinct. I'm very proud of him. He wrote this play, and I think it's one of the best pieces that he's been involved with, because I know him and Culture Clash have collaborated on a lot of pieces, but this one in particular I think is a real standout, and I think it's pretty overwhelming when you're a director, just in general, as a first-time director. I can imagine, he was under a lot of pressure, and he did a terrific job. It was easy to work with in terms of, it wasn't, as far as I know, no drama on my part anyway. Many times when you create a piece, when you write it, etc., whether it's a play, etc., you're always gonna, if you hand it over, it's gonna be someone else's vision, because you have your own vision of your creation. And as a director, then he has more control. I think it's important for him because he brings the nuance and the vision that he sees of the creation of his movie, of his film, and of his play, because he also had to adapt it. And when you adapt a play, it's different. A play is one thing, but then when you take it to the screen, it has to be a totally different. You can have the same story, but it's now a visual. You have to include the visual of it, and I think it was important for any first-time writer to not first-time writer, for any writer to direct their own vision, and I think it was good for him. Well, the message is, power corrupts, and I think that's what's going on right now. It's been going on forever, and I think it brings it to the forefront. I think it's important for us to remind ourselves to look at our government, especially here in LA, where it's still going on, where we're still being ripped off by the water and power company. It's the most hated utility here in the state. I think it's important. It's important for the public to be aware of it, and it's important for us to look at it, and just in terms of the corruption in our system, and to keep tabs on it. We have to keep tabs on ourselves. If we don't, look what happened. Look what happened with Bell, the city of Bell, and Vernon, and all these places. We have to keep an eye on it, because it's us. It's our city. Actually, I worked with Lupe on stage after we did Water and Power. Her and I were colleagues in Latino Theater Company, so we have a lot of history together. She was an icon in our community, and it's a great loss. But at least she's preserved in this film, and I'm looking forward to seeing her on the screen again. Come out and see the movie. I think it's a movie worthwhile seeing. And we don't get to see ourselves that often on the screen, especially in lead roles. And this is really a great opportunity for us to see ourselves on the big screen in an important story, in the leads, and, we're the leading characters, and written by a Chicano, directed by a Chicano. I think it's great. I think we should come out and support it and enjoy it.